diagnosed with stage 4 high-risk neuroblastoma in May of 2009, a month before her 4th birthday. We had never heard of neuroblastoma, and we were told not to Google anything about it. The question we had is, what are the odds? Show me the odds. But neuroblastoma's numbers 8 years ago weren't all that comforting. 50-50 we were told. That's a coin toss, with half of the kids losing. The protocol in place at the time had shown some success, but there was so much left to chance. I wanted better numbers. I wanted better odds. I wanted there to be a concrete protocol in place that worked every single time. I was terrified that I would lose her, beyond terrified. There was another option. We were given the opportunity to go to trial, and Emily would be randomized for 1 stem cell transplant or 2. She was randomized for 2. Looking back, had I known that my Emily would be sicker than a parent can imagine their child, or known the feeling of watching your daughter fight for her life in the ICU when the best team of doctors can't tell you what's wrong with her, I might not have tossed her name in the hat. But that would have been a mistake. I knew this would happen. Because although Emily's kidneys were severely damaged during one of her 2 transplants, her height and hearing compromised with the drugs given to eradicate her cancer, her endocrine system attacked with toxicity that would affect her long after her treatment was finished, she's here with me today. That's research. It's messy and scary and completely necessary to save the people that we love. Research is putting absolute trust and faith in doctors and scientists to cure your daughter. Research is the hope that you have when the old way of doing things has failed for some. The heroes of research are the courageous kids who fight to see if the treatment is going to work. It's also the scientists who are relentless in making sure that it does. They are both the ones who give hope to the kids today who are diagnosed with neuroblastoma. The next 4-year-old Emily, and the one after that. Research saved Emily's life. It gave me the gift of my spunky little girl who regularly argues with me about what's for dinner, what she's going to wear, and why I won't let her on social media. Research gave me the gift of a middle school daughter when there were many dark days that I didn't know if I would have one. Emily doesn't remember much from treatment. She has, though, become a pro at IV placement. I think she could put it in herself at this point, which is kind of funny because when we started at the age of 4, it took 4 adults to hold her down to put one in. She's a pro at taking her meds, and she's a pro at tolerating traffic on 93 South after a long day at Children's Hospital. She knows nothing other than a life of vigilant medical care, but she never complains about it. She never says I can't. She gets a little annoyed when I volunteer her for stuff, such as this, but she always gets over it. With that, I introduce Emily, who would like to tell you a little bit about herself.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm 11 years old. I live on Cape Cod, and I'm in 6th grade. I love playing basketball and soccer, and I have an older sister named Izzy, and I have 2 dogs. They are golden doodles. One's name is Obi, and the other's name is Agnes. I love drawing and reading comics in my free time. Maybe most of all, I love pizza. I don't remember much about the treatment, other than watching a lot of SpongeBob, which my mom hated. I remember drinking lots of Gatorade, blue especially, and I remember eating lots of Cape Cod potato chips, but only the folded ones. My mom let me eat whatever I wanted. I miss that. Thank you for having me here today.